All right, welcome guys. So today, what I'd like to do is show you a cervical flow, and it'll consist of several movements to help free up your cervical spine and get some more mobility in the top part of your cervical spine, your thoracic spine. So to go ahead and get started, you can just go ahead and come to the ground sitting either cross-legged, or if you kind of want to work on some of the flexibility of your hips, you can get into a lotus position here. For me, I got to work on a little bit on my both hips, so I'll go and sit in that position. And we'll start off taking some nice, long, deep breaths. So breathing nice and deep. And exhaling. And as you do that, remember to try to really hear the sound of your voice as you go through those motions. Try to fill those lungs as much as you can. These breaths are really good and really important to just kind of get the body reset. Get you in the right mind frame. Forget about everything else that's going on. And just focus on your mobility. All right, so with your head, just start doing little circles. And then here, I'm starting off going counterclockwise, but you can choose going clockwise, either way works. And just start to move that movement a little bit bigger each time. For me, my head is getting in the way here. As you do it, really try to get that full circle in. Try to take your head all the way as far back as you can go. And then when you come forward, try to come all the way down till your chin touches your chest. If you notice that you're not able to get your chin to your chest, or your head's not able to go all the way back, then just some signs of some limitations. That it's a good reason why you're doing this. Good. So go ahead and take it back the other direction. Just change direction, same idea, nice and easy. You might feel a couple of pops and creaks, and that's okay. And also try to notice if your jaw is closed as you do this. So if your jaw is a little bit open, try to keep it closed as you do the full motion. You don't have to clench your teeth or anything. Just try to keep it closed. All right, good. Kind of shake it off there. And then what I'll have you do is, still sitting in that same position, I'm gonna have you bring your hands back behind you. And let's just go into a nice, good, deep stretch. Reaching back, looking back behind you. And then coming back forward. And let's go ahead and do that again. So just go ahead and pull your shoulder blades down and back. Let your head tilt back. And then come forward. Good. Bringing your hands out to the side of you. What we're going to do is focus on a little bit of rotational movement. And what I'm going to have you do is you're going to bring your right hand over to your left knee. And what I want to have you do is you're going to bring your arm up and over and come back behind you, palm facing down. And as you come back over, bring your hand up and palm facing up onto your left knee. And as you do this motion, keep your eye on your hand, like on your fingertips, and allow your neck to move kind of the same circular pattern. Still taking a nice deep breath as you do it. Inhaling as you go up. And then exhaling as you come down. Good. Go ahead and let's do the same thing on the other side. So bringing your left hand over to your right knee. Bring that hand up, over and back behind you. Keeping your gaze on your fingertips and focusing on your breath. Last one. Good. Come back to center. And what we're going to do now is we're going to focus on some stretching of your muscles that are in your neck that travel from your cervical spine down to your shoulders. So what I'll have you do is you're going to go ahead and use your left hand, and we're going to bring your hand onto the top of your head and allow your head to tilt towards the left and rotate like you're looking at your right shoulder. You should feel a deep stretch there in your right trap area. And your hand isn't really pulling on your head. It's just providing a weight onto your head. If you want to feel more of a stretch, what I would encourage you to do is to actually try to relax the right shoulder. Still keep taking some nice long deep breaths when you're in this position. Good. And then come back up, relax. You can shake it off a little bit. And then we're actually going to do the same, using the same left hand, but I'm going to have you turn your head to the left to look at your left shoulder and bring your head down. Still keeping that left hand on top of your head as a weight. And this one, you should feel it a little bit more isolated of a stretch on that right side. Again, if you don't feel that much of a stretch, what I would encourage you to do is to relax the right shoulder. If it's higher up, try to just bring it down without tugging on your neck or your head or anything. A couple of deep breaths here. Good. Release. Come back up. Shake it off. So we're going to use our right hand. So go ahead and grab and put your hand onto your head. Rotate your head to the left, like you're looking at your left shoulder. And go into that deep stretch. And keep breathing. Let that left shoulder relax and drop. Good. And then come back up. Shake it off a little bit. And then let's do the same using that right hand onto your head. Just as a weight, let your head rotate towards the right like you're looking at your right shoulder. Really try to get that nice deep stretch. Relax that left shoulder a little bit more for a deep stretch. And release. And come back up. Try to sit nice and tall, keeping your back nice and straight. And what I'm going to have you do is you're gonna reach back behind you with the left hand, bringing your right hand over to your left knee, and just do a nice, good little twist, like you're gonna look back behind you. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, try to get a little bit of a deeper twist. Good. And then come back to center. You might notice a couple of pops and creaks when you do this. That's just your back getting into that mobility range again. So let's do the same thing on the other side. Go ahead and bring that right hand back behind you. Bringing your left hand over to your right knee. And nice good little twist like you're looking back behind you. Get a deep breath in. On the exhale, try to go a little bit further. And keep breathing. Probably take a couple of breaths here. Good. And then come back to center. Feels good. Got your neck moving a little bit more, got it stretched out, got your middle part of your back moving a little bit more and stretched out. So keep checking our posts. Until next time, keep it going.